floor space as well, because we will be down on the floor today. So make sure you've got a nice clear area for that. We're going to jump back here, and we're just going to start by opening the gate. So opening up our hip flexors. You don't actually realise that when you're doing leg exercises, you actually end up using your hip flexors quite a lot as well. So we want to make sure that they're nice and warm and the joints are getting nice and mobile. Good. Really nice. Just a couple more. Good. And we're going to stretch out our ankle. Just give me a nice rotation clockwise. Perfect. Get it nice and warm. Really get that range of motion. And anti-clockwise. Lovely. And the other side, we're going to go clockwise. Perfect. And anti-clockwise. Just starting to wake ourselves and shake ourselves just a little bit. Good. We're just going to take one knee up to our chest. Give it a little stretch, a little wake up. And then take it back into a quad stretch. We may feel, ooh, feeling a little bit tight this morning, especially if you did Tuesday's class as well. And the other side, take the knee into the chest. And then take it back. Good, really nice. We're now going to do our hip flexors, but we're going to do them with straight legs. So we're going to get those legs a little bit warmer now. So try and keep your legs as straight as you can. Get them as high as you can. We're just drawing a nice little circle, little rainbow with them. You may hear a little bit of crunching. That's completely normal. We're just waking up our joints this morning. Good. That's lovely. Give me one more. And I think that we're feeling ready to get going now. So if I start the timer, and we can jump on to our first exercise. So exercise number 1 is a half jack squat. So you're jumping out to the side and you're squatting as well, getting our heart rate up a little bit and getting our bodies nice and warm too. Carrying on that warm up, we're just taking it up just a little bit. So a little jump in the middle. Take that leg out nice and wide. And get those knees over those ankles. Good. Really nice. Keep it going. 15 seconds. We're going to do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Stick to our standard. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Exercise number 2. I like this one. We're going to do one leg. So choose a leg for this round. Next round we'll swap over. We're going to take it up in a donkey kick. You're going to ham curl and bring it up. So back, ham curl, and up. Just get it up as high as you can out the back. So you should feel this in your glute as you squeeze back, and then you're going to feel it in your upper hamstring as you curl. You want to curl that foot towards your bum. Good. Really nice. So we're getting a little bit of a different focus here because we don't usually isolate our hamstrings. They're quite hard to isolate, but we're getting to do that here. Last one. Lovely. We're going to swap over to the other side next time. Next one, we're going to do a little combination of moves. We're going to do a plie squat, a lunge, and a side squat. Then you're going to go to the other side. Plie squat, backwards lunge, side squat. Lovely. Off we go. So on the plie squat, I want you to take that foot right over. Backward lunge straight behind you. Side squat to the side. Perfect. Making sure that core is engaged to keep our balance too. Really nice. Just keep the flow going. You got 10 seconds. You are doing a fabulous job. Keep it up. Plie, back, side. Last time, back, side. Perfect. We're going to bring in some more squats. Lots of squat variations in here today. So we're going to do a nice wide stance. And I want you to squat, tap your foot in, changing feet each time, but stay nice and low. Here we go. Good. So just tap that foot to the other one, tap them together, and stay nice and low. Perfect. Remember to squeeze those glutes. That's what we're targeting, all our leg muscles. So you got to squeeze them for me. Really good. We're starting to feel a little bit more awake now. I hope so. Perfect. 3, 2, last one. Really nice. So for this one, if you need to hold on to a wall or a surface, go ahead, that's absolutely fine. But we're going to be doing a standing inner thigh lift. So you're going to be crossing that leg over and pulsing it up towards the other side. You don't want to twist your hips. You want to keep them facing forwards. And you're going to feel this all in your inner thigh. Really good. Keep it going. Get it up as high as you can. Really squeeze at the top. These look a little bit innocent, but I promise you, you are going to feel these. We can do one leg this round, other leg next round. 5 more seconds. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1, perfect. Okay, we're going to take our knees together now. If you find it's really hard to balance with your knees together, you can separate them very slightly, but try and keep them together. We're going to come down nice and low, and we're going to do calf raises. Good, you're going to need your core engaged for this one too. Remember, like I said, if you really struggle with those knees together, then just separate the legs just a little bit. Makes it just that little tiny bit easier. Perfect. We are smashing it this morning, guys. Keep it going. Get those ankles all the way forward. Careful not to roll them in or out. Don't want to sickle the foot. Want those calves working for 5 more seconds. We're going to feel this in our thighs as well because we are squatted down nice and low. Give me one more. Lovely. We're going to come down onto the floor for the next one. So I want you to come down onto your belly and just take it nice and comfortable, nice comfortable stance down here. We're going to take our knees and our ankles together, and from here we're going to pulse them upwards. You can have them straight, bent, wherever's most comfortable, but I just need you to give me a lift. If you struggle to lift both knees off the floor at the same time, you can do one and then the other. You can break them down to singles. But we're trying to go for doubles because, again, this is really using the hamstring. Good. Really squeeze it up. Give me one more. Perfect. Those ones are difficult, but they're good. We're going to add a little bit of cardio interval as we come back onto our feet. It's what I like to call a footballer's move, because I imagine this is what you look like when you're, I don't know, dribbling the ball or something. But we're just literally going to tap forwards. Nice soft knees, sort of presenting your ankle to the front of the room. I can imagine this is in a footballer's warm-up or their training. I mean, I could be absolutely making this up, but it's what it makes me feel like. A footballer. 15 seconds. Take it as fast as you can. You can take the pace up if you need a little bit more cardio in there. Just keep those knees nice and soft. Really good stuff. For 3, 2, and 1. Second to last exercise. We're coming back down to the floor. We're coming into one of my favourite positions. So options are you can have your knees down, touching the floor if you find this difficult, or we're going to hover those knees off the floor, and from here, we're going to kick it back. So you can use this as a standard donkey kick, where your knees are resting down on the floor, or join me, hover them right off the floor. And what have we got? We've got an elevated donkey kick, just like so. Just adding a little bit more intensity, working the legs. And we're doing alternate legs as well, with a nice sharp breath and a nice big squeeze right at the top. One more each side. Lovely, stay down here. This time, I want you to turn around. So this one, it's quite an intense cardio move. So if you would like to take it back to something a little bit more basic, then all we're doing is coming up into a tricep dip position, and you're just going to kick your legs out like so. But if we are up for the challenge, I want us to jump them just like so. This is a cardio move. So let's try and get the pace up, jumping with these Spiderman kicks. They are really intense, and you are actually going to feel them in your quads quite a lot. Good. 10 more seconds. Can we challenge ourselves? Maybe try these ones for the final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay. Grabbing some drink, grabbing some water, rehydrating, taking a quick break. I've just come to check on you all. If there's any alternatives or any questions you need or have, pop them in the chat for me. You can send them so that everyone can see. Or if you would rather, you can just send them to me by changing where it says everyone to George Nichols. But I just come to check that we're all good. Whew. Those Spiderman kicks got me out of breath. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good. Give me a reaction or an actual thumbs up. Lovely stuff. Really nice, good. Glad to see Michelle and Liz are too. Sarah and Rosie, hope you're smashing it. I'm sure you are. Well done, Del and Andy. Are we ready to go back to exercise 1? Lovely. Let's do this. Come on, we've got this. Restarting the timer. We're starting on those jack squats, half jacks. Give me a little jump in between. If there's ever any times where you can't do any jumping because of any kind of issues, maybe back pain or anything, then you can step it. You can always change a jump to a step if it's necessary. Still gonna get your heart rate up. 10 seconds. Really nice. Keep it going. 2 more. 1 and 2. Lovely. We're going to swap onto the other side now as we do that straight leg donkey kick and hand curl at the top. Here we go. Back, curl it, and up. Perfect. Really try and take that ankle to your bum. Just getting it up as high as you can. Doesn't matter how high that is. As long as it's up, as long as your glutes are squeezing together and you can feel it in your hamstring as you curl it back. Then we're doing all the right things. Good. Really nice, really getting a good isolation move for that hamstring on this one. Even working the upper back a little bit. Not upper, lower back even. Just a little bit. Last one. Perfect. Plie, lunge and squat next. So I really want you to focus on crossing that plie squat right over the back. Get that leg out nice and far. Here we go. Plie, backwards lunge, squat. Don't have to rush these. Take your time. I want you to make sure that your knees are not rolling in, that you're getting down. So your bum is in line with your knees always. Good. And you're squeezing that core for that extra stability. Yes. I love this move. I think this is a great one. We're working so many muscles all at once. Okay, give me one more set of them. Plie, squat, and plie. Lovely. We're coming on to that double burner. So next we've got squat, nice and wide, tapping the feet in each time we squat. Are you ready? Here we go, let's do this. Stay low as you tap those feet together. Good. We're engaging our glutes, our thighs the whole time. You guys are working so hard. And it's not even 10 o'clock yet. How amazing is that? We have a whole day to look forward to. Whole day of productivity or chill time, whatever you've got planned for your day today. You can feel good that you've done this morning. Really nice. Final one each side. Tap it and tap it. Lovely, we're coming over to the other side now for those inner thigh lifts. So standing up, nice and tall, and squeeze your inner thigh up. Squeeze that leg up nice and high. Remember, you're not doing this. You're not twisting your hips. Hips are facing forward. You're like a cricket. You're rubbing those inner thighs together. It's making sweet music. Good, lift it up nice and high. You might not feel these in the beginning, but nearer the end, half of the 40 seconds, if you are really squeezing them together, you should be feeling them. Good. For 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and final one. Perfect. Okay, so we got those really, really narrow calf raises now. So get in a position that's comfortable for you. Feet as close together as you can get them. And we're going to come down nice and low. Bum in line with your knees. And you're going to raise up on those calves. Lovely. Squeeze that belly button to the back as well. Squeeze it towards your spine in order for you to stabilize. If you do struggle with the balance, you can hold onto a side, onto a surface, use a wall. Whatever's going to allow you to really get up and up nice and high and work those calves. Because that's what we want right here. We want to make sure that we're really getting our heels up off the floor, pushing them forwards and working those calf muscles. Lovely. One more. Perfect. We're coming down to the floor, onto our bellies. We've got those double leg raises, or if we struggle with the doubles, then we can do singles. But our knees are bent. Either way. Here we go. Lift them up. Perfect. Give them a good old squeeze. Trying to get both legs at the same time. Or single legs, if this suits us better. We're just make yourself nice and comfortable in your belly. Good. You've got 15 seconds, that's all. Keep pushing through with me. We have got this. You'll be glad to know that after this, we have just 3 exercises left. One more. Perfect. Up we jump. Let's bring in the cardio. Back to our nice kick forwards, our footballer kicks. Are we ready? Here we go. Heart rate up nice and high. Knees soft. Just picking up a nice little pace. Good. Picking it up, picking it up. Really nice. Remember to present that heel forward just a little bit. Give a little twist. Amazing, guys. You are smashing this. We are so close to the end now. 15 seconds. We can do it. Keep it up, keep that pace up. Don't let it drop just yet. Push through with me. Amazing. Down to the floor. Second to last exercise. That's how close we are right now. So standard donkey kicks or elevated ones. Bringing our knees up off the floor and kicking back. Remember, always squeezing. I love to say squeezing all the time, I know, but it's just to remind you that we should always be actively engaging our muscles. If you can actively give it that extra squeeze, you're going to feel it that little bit more. You're going to work it that little bit harder. Really great stuff. Keep it up for 10 more seconds. Nice sharp breaths as well as we come to the top. One more each side. 1 and 2. Perfect. Final move. Turning over. We can take our Spiderman kicks nice and slow, or we can give ourselves a final push and take the pace up. Are you ready? Here we go. Jump them with me if you can. We want to keep that heart rate up till the very, very last moment. Staying with me. You're going to feel this. Lovely bit of cardio interval. Halfway. Good. Final 10 seconds. So close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Stay down here. Give those wrists a little shake out for me, because we've used them a lot today. Link them together. Give me a little wave. Lovely. Okay, we're going to stay in this position, but I want you to bring both feet together. We're going to take a really, really big inhalation. As you inhale, straighten that back as much as you can. Reach that top of your head up to the ceiling. Let it fill your lungs. And as you exhale, try and keep that flat back for as long as you can, all the way down to the floor. Keeping it, and then release it. Release the head over. But don't scrunch up the shoulders. Keep them nice and pushed back. Just as low as you can get. Stretches are not flexibility competitions. They are for your benefit. Good, and come back up, head last. Take your legs out, nice and straight. Reach up again, allowing that air to fill your lungs and elongate your spine. And as you breathe out, we're just going to reach as far forward as we can and relax our head over our legs. Just allowing everything to relax. Just feeling nice and chilled out here. Holding it here for a couple of seconds. Each exhalation, I want you to try and get a little bit closer to your legs. Good, and from here we're going to come back onto our back, keeping the knees bent. You're going to cross one leg over, so the knee's facing outwards. Heel is on your opposite knee. Reach through your legs and give them a nice hug, pulling them in nice and close to your body. And this is a lovely, lovely glute stretch. Just breathing here, bringing that heart rate down nice and gradually. Good, and relax it, placing it down and swapping over to the other side. You're going to hug this leg in this time. Make sure that that knee really does face outwards. Good. Pull it in it just a little bit more and then release it. Coming up nice and slowly. Don't get up too quickly. We're just taking it in our own time. We're going to finish off just stretching out our calves. Taking a nice lunge forwards. Back leg is straight, heels on the floor, and push your hips towards the floor. Just as low as you can get so that you feel it in your back calf. Good. And swapping over to the other side. Coming down nice and low. Amazing. Feeling super, super awake and super ready to go now. So I hope you guys are. Well done for smashing it this morning. And I hope to see you with me at some point over the rest of the weekend. I've got Friday dance tomorrow. Woo! Gonna have some fun with that one. And then on Saturday, we've got arms and abs at 9:30 and 10 a.m. See you soon. Well done, everyone. Bye. Thank you.